What's up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week. Hope you're having a great day and a great weekend. I just wanted to give Pablo a shout out because it's his birthday weekend. We had a little birthday party for him as he turned 1 year old. So shout out to Pablo. Maybe even give this video an early like for him. Thanks, buddy. No kisses for me. That's okay. I can't help it. He's got such a kissable face, little micro chihuahua. Oh yeah, the reason you guys are here. Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 71. I've actually got 5 really good niches for you. One of them is going to look familiar. And one of them, I'm giving you guys a head start on something that's always a pretty darn good selling high-level niche each month that gets overlooked because of its proximity to Halloween. So, and the 3 in between the 2 are really good as well. So why don't we get right into it? Let me announce the 2 winners for this week's print-on-demand giveaway. If that looks like your email, then you'll be hearing from me shortly with your prizes. Congratulations to the winners. Also, if you didn't win, please take advantage of this week's new print-on-demand giveaway where 2 winners are going to be selected and announced next Sunday. Also, if you would like to enter the giveaway, use the link at the top of the description. While you're down there, take advantage of my 8-day print-on-demand mini course and join my print-on-demand Facebook community if you're not already. All right, niche number 1. This is the one that is going to look familiar, but I had to put it at number 1 because look at this. When I look at the top 5, in flying research, 2 of the top 5 are this niche that I don't think any of them were in the top 5 just 1 week ago. And it's this Fuckyou, you know, and that's spelled out like words, like EFFYOU, SEEKAY. And I Googled it because I wanted to know what's behind this. Why is it selling so well? And it just said something, I think it was like Urban Dictionary came up first, and it was kind of just saying, if you wear this to school, teachers won't understand what's going on. So maybe it's a bunch of like high schoolers and middle schoolers wearing these shirts to school. Anyways, the BSRs are crazy good. And it looks relatively new. Like these best-selling shirts don't seem to have many reviews. This is rare that you get this sort of an opportunity, unless, of course, it's 2020, which we had all these crazy best-selling niches popping up all the time. We got spoiled last year. Anyways, check out these BSRs and check out how low the review count is. 40,000 BSR, 52,000 BSR, 21,000, 114,000. 77,000, 63,000, 150,000, 75,000, 370,000, 35,000, 80,000, 40,000. All right, I won't keep going, but to illustrate the point, there's just a ton of best-selling designs. And guys, if you're wondering how to create this style of design, like if any of you saw this last week and you thought, maybe I'll go to a different one because I don't think I've got the skill to execute one of these designs, you got to check out All Sunsets because it's literally just text, a sunset, and then something copy pasted or dragged and dropped over top of the sunset. Like everybody can pull off these sort of designs, guys. I'll put a link to All Sunsets in the description. I think they are, I'm trying to think, they sponsored this past week's giveaway. So I think the 2 winners just received a free license to All Sunsets. So shout out to them. Anybody who didn't get a free license, it's like $3 a month for a membership. So check that out, link in the description. Here we go. Niche number 2. Oh, before we get there, just wanted to shout this out one last time. I'm going to be doing my first presentation, I guess, at a online like conference. It's called Super Seller Fest. I think it's hosted by AMZ Scout. And if you guys would like to take advantage of a free golden ticket, which I think costs like normally $10, just use the link in the description. Again, it's free. So there's no, I just need your email address. That's all it takes. And you can register. And if you would like to attend on September 27th, 28th, that'd be great to have your support. All right. Now the reason you're here again, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked today. Niche number 2 is I'm just here for the booze. And this is a niche that sells really well every year around Halloween. But I wanted to kind of put a little spin on it. If you just go to the search merch tool, type in I'm just here for the booze, and think outside the box. Like when I was evaluating it, I was like, a lot of these shirts look very similar, and there's a lot of different booze. Like when it says I'm here for the booze, it's of course spelled BOOS for ghosts, but they tend to be holding alcohol. So I was thinking, like, why not make like a tequila version, a whiskey version, a rum version, whatever you like to drink, hard seltzers version. Just don't, infringe on any brand names. But this sells well every year, and people are already getting started buying these shirts early. We got 167,000 BSR, 330,000 BSR, 145,000, and 68,000 behind me. And also, a lot of people are talking about in the Amazon merch Facebook group that you're getting access to Amazon advertising. So I went in to a campaign and I added the keywords just here for the booze, the exact match, suggested bid, the floor, somehow was actually lower than the floor for the phrase match, which typically is not the case. Guys, if you want to participate in like a big Halloween niche, like right now is when you'd want to, I mean, probably a couple weeks ago, but you want to get about like a 2-month head start at least, because obviously, as we just saw with the BSRs, they're selling right now, okay? And then start advertising. And notice that like when you see this suggested bid, one of the things I always teach is come in at like a third of this. Come in at a fraction of it, because you can always increase your bids. But if you start out high, you don't know what you could have gotten away with as far as starting low. So when I see a suggested bid of like 66 cents to $1.15 for an exact match, I'd probably come in at like 26, 27, 28 cents and just work from there. Now, that is still a lot per click for Amazon merch t-shirts if you don't mark them up to like $21.99. You know, that might be where I start my shirt at, or even $19.99. But this is, again, there's a lot of ways to play the whole Amazon merch game. I don't want to make this video about advertising, but you guys, if you have access to ads, you can do this in like 30 seconds or less. So I would suggest you come in and check out what the suggested bids are for high value keywords, because sometimes they're overlooked and you can come in and just smash the niche and get new products ranked on really valuable keywords because no one's advertising. Also, oh yeah, I should mention, I also am launching relaunching the Amazon advertising module of all of my print-on-demand merch and FBA courses. It'll also be available if you just wanted to enroll in it as a individual like mini course. If you're on my email list, I'll send something out when it's ready. Should be Monday. All right, sorry, back on track. I'm just here for the booze from Flying Research. 19,800 BSR, selling quite well, and it looks like this one was selling extremely well as of about the beginning of August. So if anybody's wondering when to start with the Halloween sales, looks like August 1st is when they start picking up. All right, niche number 3. This one caught me off guard because I was like, where the heck did it come from and why is it selling so well? So this one is Chub Hub. And I Googled it, and I think I know why it's selling well. I think it is selling well because of fans of the Cleveland Browns football team, which, if you know that, like, you know, I did, what was it last week? I mentioned, like, sometimes do a little research on your niches before you dive in because they may be a little bit fringe. And again, as you can see, guys, these are like best-selling shirts that don't have a lot of reviews, which means it's probably something new, which means it's probably screaming with opportunity, but I don't know. I'm just letting you know, like, these are selling well. They're new. That checks a lot of boxes for a lot of you guys. But as far as like my confidence in entering this niche, because it is a like fringe play on words, it's also kind of a ripoff of a popular brand's logo. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, just be careful with this one if you do end up selling it. Like, the demand is there. Like, the second shirt has a 31,000 BSR. The first is 130,000. Third is 166,000. The one behind me is 330,000. Another row of them here, 280,000, 500,000, 193,000, 700,000. By the way, I checked it on the USPTO database. It got a match, but it said that it's abandoned and live dead indicator is dead. So if anybody wanted to check that, I just did it for you. So I don't know if this is just a flash in the pan thing. Nick Chubb's a football player, right? So already you're like targeting somebody's last name who plays in the NFL, which again, like this isn't something I would recommend going after, but at the same time, clearly new submissions are getting through and it's selling really well. This one has a 26,000 BSR. Okay. So it's not like, oh yeah, we're going to make a shirt that looks like a jersey and put his last name. We're not doing any of that. We're not putting a number on it. Like, I wouldn't mention the word football. If you do go after it, like, this is just a funny Chub Hub, right? Chub Hub. What is a Chub Hub? I don't know. Well, some people know what it is. They like the shirt. They think it's funny. Leave it at that if you do end up selling it. But again, like, it's one of those like fringe things where overall, it's like, it sucks, right? Because it's selling so well, it's new, but it is potentially risky. So let's move on. All right, niche number 4. And this is Hispanic Heritage Month. I don't know how like these got buried, like why I had to scroll down to find these. These should have been selling well already, but Hispanic Heritage Month, after I found the first shirt that got on my radar, I always go to Amazon, start looking a little bit further into it, and I noticed, yeah, they're selling well. Also, there's a wide variety of design approaches to it. Now, these sort of designs may require a little bit more graphic design expertise, unless maybe you can, like, I didn't actually go looking for that like knitted or stitched together flags of predominantly, I guess, Spanish-speaking countries. But yeah, these are nice looking designs. BSRs, 50,000, 300,000, 97,000, 150,000, 120,000, 300,000, 180,000, 180,000 again, 200K, 300K, 300K, 140K. So lots of really nice bestseller ranks on these shirts. I anticipate they will continue to sell well for some time. This one that put it on my radar from Flying Research, 32,000 BSR. So yeah, this is definitely a good one. So niche number 5, I wanted to give you guys a heads up on a holiday that you've probably heard of, but it tends to get lost in the shuffle amongst a lot of print-on-demand sellers because of its proximity to Halloween. And it is Oktoberfest. Now, there's lots of sub-niche potential. And also, this is great for selling in US markets, but also on the German markets or European markets in general. So any designs you do, make sure you're posting them in the overseas markets. A lot of them say Prost, by the way, but there's lots of sub-niche potential. I have not been to Oktoberfest. I haven't been to Germany, but I would love to go one year. I Googled it and it looks like it's canceled this year, but I don't think that's going to stop people from purchasing t-shirts because think about it. If you go to Oktoberfest, you need the full outfit. I forget what it's called. Lederhosen, right? Did I get that right? Let me know in the comments below. One of my friends has one. I forget how he got it, but he loves to wear that thing out to the bars because everybody gives him free drinks because it's hilarious. Anyways, you can definitely attack this niche from a lot of angles, but don't forget the content policy. Anything related to consuming alcohol, you do not want to check the youth checkbox, okay? Do not check the youth checkbox on your Oktoberfest t-shirts. Also, I popped that into Amazon advertising just because I was already there. I just wanted to show you guys that Oktoberfest, the phrase match and exact match suggested bids are pretty significantly higher than what we were looking at earlier with the booze, just here for the booze. Okay, so not everything is worth advertising, but here's the thing. If you want to try it out and really lowball the bids and see what happens, you may still actually get some impressions because if the people ahead of you are paying this much and their daily budgets aren't really high, they'll run out of daily budget and then someone's gonna fill that ad inventory because Amazon wants their money and it'll be you for your much lower bids, okay? Now, I'm not guaranteeing that'll happen, but in theory, that can work. Here you go. We got the Lederhosen Oktoberfest shirt right here with a 38,000 BSR. And that's actually not a bad idea for like a Halloween costume as well. Just put a Lederhosen on the shirt and call it like a German beer Halloween shirt or something. You know, think of what keywords to target, right? If you target Halloween costume, super crowded. Oktoberfest, like at a high level, super crowded. But German beer costume may be, and I just thought that up, but I'm just saying, you may get some like fringe phrase matches and actually rank really high on it with the new shirt. All right, seller trends. Here are some shirts that have had a significant gain in BSR recently. We actually see a Halloween design here. It's pretty funny. It's like the nurse ghost and it says, "I will stab you." All right, looking ahead, if you want to sell some designs related to seemingly random holidays, October 19th, Evaluate Your Life Day. October 20th, International Chef's Day. October 21st, International Nacho Day. Yes, please. October 22nd, National Nut Day, and October 31st, as we know, Halloween. Bonus shirt. I just really like this design. It's in the style of, I guess when I see this design style, what comes into mind is those tequila bottles that are like the skulls, and sometimes they have the paint on them. Now, I know that it's probably like me lacking a lot of culture, but this design style related to Dia de los Muertos, I believe that translates to Day of the Dead, which is related to Halloween. Probably why this shirt was selling so well, but I just really love the artwork there. Deleted designs. If you guys want to hit pause real quick and just kind of scan what was deleted recently from Merch by Amazon, brought to you by Merch Ninja Research Tools. A lot of designs related to like party buses and the peace love type buses. I don't know why those got pulled. One of them says "Stay Trippy Little Hippie," so maybe it's somebody trademarked "Stay Trippy" or something. I don't know. All right, and before we wrap up, guys, just another reminder, take advantage of the free weekly print-on-demand giveaway. You can use the link at the top of the description or go to ryanhogue.com/giveaway. This is the print-on-demand mega pack. The 2 winners will receive a license to Flying Research, print-on-demand research tools, AutomatePOD, print-on-demand design creation automation via an easy-to-use Chrome extension, All-American Graphics. I did a video just the other day on that and pretty well received, talking about how many sales you can make by targeting political niches, specifically Joe Biden. And Bubble Scout, the only Redbubble niche research and validation tool. The 2 winners will get free licenses to everything. All you got to do is enter the giveaway. So, guys, thanks for watching. Before I wrap up, did just want to remind you, I wrote a full print-on-demand course walking you through how I make 6-figure print-on-demand sales every year. If you would like to learn more, there's a link in the description. You guessed it. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.